Washington, as the Trump administration embarks on a new course in foreign policy within its first year in office, roughly 2/3 of Americans report believing that the United States is less respected by other countries than it has been in the past, according to a recent Pew Research Center poll of U.S. adults. This perception of how the United States is seen around the world has long been a partisan issue. However, there are substantial changes in how Republicans and Democrats view the relative level of global respect for the nation. Even at various points when Barack Obama was in office, majorities of Democrats viewed the U.S. as less respected internationally. For example, 58% said this Indiana 2016. But now, 87% of Democrats and Democrat-leaning independents say the U.S. is less respected than in the past, with 70% saying this is a major problem. In contrast, 42% of Republicans and Republican-leaning independents say the U.S. is less respected by other countries than in the past, the lowest percentage expressing this view in more than a decade. But a small percentage of 29% of Republicans say the nation is more respected internationally today than during Obama's presidency or Bush's second term. And only 28% think this is a major problem. Concerns about global image have some basis. Concern about the U.S.'s image abroad may have some basis in fact. Results from the center's 37-nation spring survey within months of Donald Trump's ascendancy found that, globally, a median of 49% had a favorable opinion of the U.S., down from 64% at the end of the Obama administration. The U.S. image also suffered during the tenure of George W. Bush, when foreign publics questioned the wisdom of the Iraq War and the U.S. approach to combating terrorism. Today's resurgent doubts about the U.S. can be traced, in part, to the lack of public confidence in Trump and popular opposition to his stand on issues like climate change, free trade, and immigration. History suggests anti-Americanism can have consequences for U.S. foreign policy objectives, though it's too soon, yet, to judge the impact of souring views of Uncle Sam. The decline in U.S. favorability has occurred in most regions of the world. Views of the nation are down 36 percentage points in Mexico, 30 points in Ghana, and 22 points in Canada. Large shifts across Europe and Latin America. Across Europe there have been large shifts in public views of the U.S., favorable opinion is down 28 points in Spain, 26 points in the Netherlands, and 22 points in Germany. Clear majorities in those nations now hold unfavorable views. And, despite the special relationship between the U.S. and the United Kingdom, only 50% of the British view the U.S. favorably, down 11 points from 2016. Latin Americans are lukewarm, at best, toward the U.S. About half of Colombians, Peruvians, Brazilians, and Venezuelans express a positive attitude. Mexicans are unfavorable by more than 2 to 1, 30% are positive, 65% are negative. In the Middle East, around 8 in 10 Israelis are positive toward the U.S.